Okay, Nolan, question number 1 is, what is the biggest misconception renters have about buying?
So I think the biggest misconception renters have about buying is that they think they have to come up with this massive down payment, right? Uh, there are lots of loan programs out there, and some of them start like a rural development loan is 0% down. Now you have to qualify based on income and credit and all that stuff, but it is out there.
Yeah.
And then you have VA home loans, which if you're a veteran or in the military, that's also 0% down. But then you have FHA loans that are, I think, 3.75% down. Right?
Yeah.
So, and then as you get into different types of loans, it goes up. But, you know, it's so hard to get out to everyone that 20% down isn't really a required thing anymore.
Yeah.
There's a lot of tools out there, a lot of loan programs that they allow you to buy a house at a much lower initial entry cost. Now, they may incur additional costs like PMI, but and I know on the internet you'll hear a lot of people poo-poo PMI, but that's if it gets you into a house and you're building equity and you have a place to live and you would have been paying that money out on rent anyway, you're in a better spot.
Yeah.
So that's the thing I think most people have the biggest misconception on is they just don't realize or understand that the days of requiring a 20% down to buy any house is really gone and has been gone for quite a while.
Yeah. What about credit? I know a lot of people are scared to put in, applications, towards getting pre-approved because they're afraid that their credit score is too low, that they wouldn't be able to get on it.
So I think Dodd-Frank being a law that was passed after 2008 to reform the mortgage industry, pre-Dodd-Frank, if you went in and you applied for a mortgage, it would impact your credit. That's no longer the case. If you go and you apply for credit or for a mortgage now, they're going to do what they call a soft pull. It's not going to hurt your credit. They'll be able to do everything they need off that until the final hard pull. And, you don't need to have exceptional credit. You don't need a 700 plus credit score. Now the qualifications do kind of wiggle and change over time, but I know a lender that was getting clients with 585 approved for loans and getting them to close. The requirement for a home loan now is much easier to make happen than it was, years ago. So if you have, a 600 plus credit score, you're in the market. Like 585, 600, you need to talk to a lender and you need to find out what the current requirements are, and you need to have that conversation because, like I've said before, the lender won't tell you no. The worst they're going to tell you is not now, and then they're going to help you make a plan to get where you can buy. So the best thing you can do, get in, talk to a lender, and they'll help you. And if you don't know who to talk to, contact us. We'll be happy to help you get in touch with a lender. We work with a bunch. So, and I'm always willing to help anyone that's looking to learn more.